Right, good luck, everyone.
Good luck.
Dallara massive. Whoa! What was I saying? Magnet to me fucking
Sorry, mate.
bumper. Oh, lost it. Oh, that's my race over.
That's just not locking it.
Happened there, TY? I just saw
Clip the curb.
wheels. Just saw wheels.
Yeah, clip the curb, hit the wall, lost both front end wheels.
That was tense.
I got disconnected from the party right at the start.
Yeah, I see that as well.